All right, daRb. Mixon got the player of the week for offense. 16 carries, 202 yards, 12.6 rushing average. What? Touchdown, reception. Yeah. Let's see how we stack up against the NFL. Tom Brady's number one. We knew that was going to happen. Trevor Lawrence, Rodgers, Derek Carr, Jalen Hurts, Mac Jones for the Patriots. Russell Wilson, Josh Allen, Goff, Winston. Russian leaders for McCaffrey, Jonathan Taylor, Derrick Henry, and Joe Mixon. Terry McLaurin from Hunt State. Jamar Chase is up there. He's number 5th on the list. Stanley Morgan has a 48-yard average, but he only had one pass for 48 yards. Trent Taylor's up there.
It's Madden NFL 23, and the spotlight is on Najee Harris. He had a week off last week, now ready to get moving again after the bye. It's the Steelers and the Bengals under the lights on Sunday night.
Well, the cold weather certainly helping set the stage for what should be a physical primetime contest at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Booyah!
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Charles, we look at this Steelers
Wax on.
club
Wax off.
play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they've been cooking these last couple months. Winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And if you extrapolate that out to a full season, they'd be 14-2. And anyone in the NFL today would sign up for that.
There we go.
The season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Cincinnati's offense takes the field, and leading the way for the reigning AFC champs is last season's comeback player of the year, a man who needs no introduction, Joe Burrow.
Joku?
Pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that, because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. These two teams met in Cincinnati earlier in the year, with the Bengals coming out on top. So if they can win here in Pittsburgh, they'd be able to claim the season sweep.
Yeah, daRb.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Burrow going to get this
stuffed.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. The Bengals at 8-1 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
Here we go, daRb.
Needed as well because you play 2-2.
And this is intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
Here come the Steelers for the first time in this game with their free agent signing at quarterback, the former #2 overall pick, Mitchell Trubisky.
Well, he certainly had his ups and downs since being the 2nd overall selection back in 2017, but when he's on, Mitchell Trubisky shows all the attributes you're looking for in a quarterback. Big arm, excellent legs for mobility. His key, being consistent.
First
Blitz him, daRb.
here for Trubisky and the Steelers at their own 20-yard line. After the interception, here's Trubisky. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Man coverage is a staple of their defense. Has built for plays
4-6.
forcing that incompletion.
Inside blitz.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. First carry for
Oh! Oh my gosh!
got some space here, and he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Anyone who watched Najee Harris at Alabama knows the kind of strength that this guy
man, look at him go!
continuing on that path here at the next level.
Yeah, this could be a sign of what this defense is in for because you know all week long the coaches were preaching to the defense. You've got to be able to wrap up against a back like him or he can make you pay. Technique,
Engage
technique.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They stay on the ground against Harris. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll take this one for
What flag on who? Oh.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker.
That means
this
we
time he just
blitzing.
didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Play action. Now Trubisky.
Yeah.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And this is
Oh
taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati
Redemption.
touchdown. They give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice you're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
Oh yeah.
He's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
What?
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rolling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past
I totally missed him.
as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field.
He's a beast.
Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard.
Oh, I hit him late.
And exceeded in this game.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
attack the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Here's Trubisky.
Oh!
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
To throw again on second down. Trubisky, his throw incomplete.
We're going to blitz the linebackers.
Really
Again?
that win a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way
They can't stop them.
football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
That shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. On fourth down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. Back deep, Trent Taylor. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit. And they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've got that extra time.
Let's come right back at them.
And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches
Oh,
do is
yeah.
game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning. Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
What? Yeah, Mason, you a beast.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there.
Oh, man.
The play there, it'll be 2nd down. Burrow will throw.
Oh.
Sure, he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely pulled off a pretty decent gain.
Not good enough. Not good enough. What are we going to do? What are we going to do here? What should we do here? I mean, this was your punt. Fake punt pass.
So
We'll just
on is
punt.
the lefty, Kevin Huber, to kick it away for the Bengals here on 4th down. Back deep is Gunnar Olszewski.
Oh, yeah.
And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Gotta get my punter some stats, yo.
You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there.
Let's see if
Nicely,
Trubisky can
good English
traverse.
on that punt.
We try to get a safety, yo.
They'll start on the ground.
Oh!
And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
Oh, that was close. I almost got him behind line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. They go play action with.
Oh! Oh, I thought it was a. Oh, did you see that tackle of the running back? I crushed him.
Dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Let's watch that again. Oh, yeah, see, I totally thought the running back had the ball. I crushed him. But it was the linebacker. Or, I mean, the quarterback. But, like, I cramped his style so much that he threw it horribly. Oh, that's awesome. All right.
So the failure to connect
We blitz him again.
down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Pass incomplete, but
Oh,
in the backfield,
no.
this might be a roughing call.
No, what? What?
Now, you don't want to see that penalty at any point, but it adds a little extra to it when it comes on 3rd down.
Okay. What happened here? Oh, whatever. I didn't even hit him! What are you talking about? I missed him! I missed him! Oh, that's a rigged call right there. That is a rigged call. Oh, man. Oh, I can't challenge the play. Oh.
If this were a boxing match, they had him on the ropes there. 3rd down incompletion, 4th down upcoming. Instead, that mistake resets everything back to 1st down, which means they have to stay on the field longer to try and stop this drive.
There we go.
Can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A loss
Sam
of 3 and a sack made by multiple defenders. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now it's Trubisky. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Engage 8, yo.
Might be thinking, what's going on here? 1 for their first 7 throwing the football.
You're just crushing on.
Rethinking their strategy a little bit right now.
Oh! Oh, get him!
Might have to lean on the running game for a little while and see if they can get it back in form.
A gain of 9, not enough, and it's.
Oh, man, almost had him, too.
Comment on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
On is Presley Harvin now as he'll send this one away.
Here we go. What?
Taylor now returning it. A very good kick.
Could not get out of there.
15 yards on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drives so far, but if this one goes nowhere, those adjustments...
Oh, no!
They shouldn't wait for halftime. They should go ahead and start working on them right now.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. Burrow. And that is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
There we go.
He's got a man complete.
Oh, stay in bounds. Oh, yeah.
For a Cincinnati score.
Oh, that was sexy.
Some great runs the
Woo!
last few times we've been
Oh,
here,
yes.
but I think we can at least
Love
put
it.
this one in our top
Love
5.
it.
That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, this is a guy who runs with such balance and control. I mean, he went through that early contact just like he was driving over a speed bump. And he's able to continue his way downfield and wind up in the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats.
Oh, that was nice.
And it's good to make it 14-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's finished off by the touchdown from Tyler Boyd. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback.
I crushed that ball.
Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay.
Oh, now Harris lost.
Oh, yes. Oh.
That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball.
Oh. Bates hit him and knocked the ball out. What?
People are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get
This
him
DB
home,
blitz
the next
this,
guy
yo.
comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Oh, they're gonna run.
They go play action. Trubisky.
Nope.
And his throw is incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now a third down.
Oh, yeah.
This is the target, incomplete.
We loving it. Defense, yo.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. To return is Taylor. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now.
How come Chase is not in? Oh, Chase is hurt? Oh, he got a high ankle sprain. He's out for the game, and Volson's out for the game. Well, they'll be back. But I was wondering why he wasn't in there no more.
How many times we watch 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon.
Oh, yeah.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Burrow now off the bootleg.
Yes. Oh, yes.
They'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't
beautiful.
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook, and that's when they hit up with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Yeah!
Bengals. Hayden Hurst, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that, because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league. But this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side.
I was going to go for 2, but they kept saying 21-0, and if I failed, then I would, that'd be embarrassing.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Damn, I barely kicked that. The wind must be blowing.
And now out come the Steelers. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game.
Oh, there. I'm doing good. I'm doing a pinch O. Russian.
Just a little more animated.
On 2nd and 10, Trubisky throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Well, after incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far.
Still a nickel over storm blitz. We got a man up on everyone.
On 3rd down.
Oh, Najee!
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 6, but it's
he's dangerous. He's like the one guy I'm worried about
And there we saw one of the downsides
on their whole team.
Rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The Steelers send out their punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Taylor now to return it.
Oh, yeah. Oh!
A good head down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Time for Tyler Boyd and the rest of the offense to take over now. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
They will throw on first down with Burrow to the right
yeah!
side.
Oh, they get out.
Across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Oh.
Catch and run, good for 24 yards. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Oh, man, let's see. See if we can pull some out my
Play
duper
action.
here.
It's Burrow.
Oh!
Ball be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick, and he will be brought down on what will be
Yeah,
the
that
final
was
play
something
of this first
out of my
half.
duper. That's
So
some
we reach
poo.
halftime
That's a
in what's
poo
been
play on my
fairly
duper.
one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where you see the final score there. Ryan Tannehill, strong as usual in the victory.
Derrick
These
Henry's
guys
tearing
bring
it
the record
up.
now to 7-3. From there, we head down south to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Oh
And it
my
was the
goodness,
visiting
Justin
Chicago
Fields
Bears
looks
who come away
beastly
with
in
the
that
victory.
game.
Justin Fields strong in the victory as it pushes his guys back above the 500 mark on the year. And then lastly, it's Fiesta time on Monday Night Football. The Niners and Cardinals from Mexico City. That'll be a fun one in the NFC West. Now time for a check of the next-gen stats in the first half for the Bengals. And there were a few factors as to why they built this good size advantage, but the rushing numbers were not all that amazing. We'll see if they can pick it up in the second half. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here at the break. These two teams making their last-minute adjustments. The second half coming your way from Pittsburgh. And to bring it to you, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Steelers going to get the football.
Here we go. What?
Trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. And the Steeler offense ready to get going here in this third quarter. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for
Oh!
coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back.
Oh, he was in trouble. He's in trouble.
Cut into it a little bit as you just suggested.
I'll just keep blitzing, yo. It's the Steelers. No respect. Let's just blitz them all. Oh! Oh, we're going to get a hard one of these times.
He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Now Trubisky to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again.
They need a
this week.
QB, yo.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
Holy crap, Ole.
Here's Taylor on the return.
Oh.
A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
No!
Now ball going to be intercepted.
Oh, crap.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
I threw it too early. Too early. I did that twice. I got to be more patient.
Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot.
But there's got 3 EIMTs on me.
There is something to that. Being a
Holy
safety
crap, Ole.
allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today,
Look at all the terrible towels going.
Jeez.
Jeez. Jeez.
1st and 10 here for Trubisky and the Steelers at their own 46. Now it's Trubisky. Setting up the screen.
Oh, Najee! 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 No, Najee!
Touchdown! Najee Harris.
Oh my gosh, I told you, dude, the dude's phenomenal. Oh crap. And I keep diving too soon or I could got a sack right there. Look, I'm going! Can't get a second to gear. No one's catching him.
That binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Holy Najee, yo.
It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit.
I'll give you a good time.
As well now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 59 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. What we saw there, that's what we know that he can do. He can
Look at that stiff arm.
turn them into big runs, and that's what he did.
And what is the buzz phrase nowadays in football for a guy like that? Contact balance. The ability to go through trash, come out the other side, avoid and run through contact, and keep your balance.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now they go play action now. Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose.
Look at that. Pretty play, pretty play.
For them to go into attack mode.
That's
really
pretty.
Put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Mixing up the middle.
Yeah. Oh, just barely got me.
And it's 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he gets it down to the 32. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Again, it's Mixon.
Oh.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled the run response.
Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful.
That one goes for 30 yards.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? Guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
Right on the money. Yeah.
His way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Joe Burrow scoring on the 2-yard keeper as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical.
You know, Joe Cool wanted to run it
They
in.
just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
There we go.
Fields it right around the goal line.
Oh.
Won't quite make it to the 25. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Harris.
Oh, get him. Yes.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
These guys have punted 4 times already,
Safety
and they're
blitz.
staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's gonna have the first down yardage.
I knew they were running. That's why I brought everyone, even the safeties.
Able to convert with a gain of 4.
Oh, my dude just fell down.
Have a home run hitter in the backfield, guy can take it the
All right.
distance. But a short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, oh, he's a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Ball up to the 35
Blitzing
now as they
from the
come up
outside.
on 1st and 10. They'll run again with Harris. And
All right.
fight forward on the straight ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, they're passing. I got man up, one in the middle. Blitzing everyone else.
Now Trubisky.
Oh,
He gets it complete to Harris. And he slips
freaking Najee, yo.
before being tackled. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking
Dime
lot.
blitz.
Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. Completes this one to Pickens. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
What?
He was
What?
unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Made the quick throw there outside the numbers, and you can feel the thought process. They just wanted to get in his hands and let him make a play. But how about the job they did defensively to keep him bottled up? Instead, they tackle him for a loss.
2nd and 11. Trubisky will throw. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Strong safety
The offense
blitz.
on 3rd down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. From midfield now, here's Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
All right.
At this point in the game, they've got to
Oh, they going for it. So we blitzing, mofo?
Even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here we go. It's Trubisky on 4th down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Steelers trying, but they come up empty on 4th down. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Some Hayden Hurst, yo. Oh, get out of my way. Get out of my way. Oh.
A big play there for Cincinnati. 43 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence.
Oh, I love playing with him. He's a beast. Oh, it's so fun. Just running over the little DBs. Little DBs. Little DBs. Running over little DBs.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Dumps it off to Mixon.
Oh, man.
On the play. And it's 2nd and goal.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Let's roll the clock down.
Inside handoff to Mixon.
Crushed.
He'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 2nd down play not much better than the 1st, just a gain of 1 there.
All right.
I have to laugh a little bit because
We're doing a
he
pistol.
handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play.
No, almost.
Go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
He's going to be very close to a 1st down. Good running, but looks like he's a yard short. All right, ball at the 1-yard line, 4th down. What do you say?
I say go, because if you can't get 1 yard, what's the old adage? If I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win anyway. Tell your team it's that time. Who's going to get down into trenches, grind it out, and make sure that...
And he is in.
Yep.
Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Burrow, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bengals add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. And sometimes you just put it in the hands of your quarterback, let him take you home.
And you just know
Easy
the NFL
peasy.
playbooks nowadays have gotten just a little bit thicker because just about everyone has a quarterback run series involved now, and we just saw the evidence of it.
Do defenses hate that?
Drives them crazy because the quarterback is usually not a guy that runs the football. You cover everyone else, and all of a sudden he waltzes in on you.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it was Joe Burrow who took it himself for the touchdown run. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
What?
Takes it at the 7. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. 1st and 10 here for Trubisky and the Steelers at their own 27.
Yeah.
Intercepted. Picked up.
Yeah. Woo.
It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
And McPherson on for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Yeah.
Inside the 5. And he will not make it to the goal.
Oh, what? Oh, no. Oh, well. Oh, it's good practice.
But I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
They're going to take this up close to a 40, so really good starting field position. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one.
And play some safe defense.
On 2nd and 10. Trubisky. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Tampa 2.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Out of bounds.
Another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. The Steelers send out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
All right, I'm going to try to play where I got intercepted twice on. Try to redeem myself.
So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved.
Yes. Yes. See, I finally waited long enough. I knew it. Scappy. Not a spaz. Not a spaz.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Oh, Hayden Hurst.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down. Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to...
Oh, drilled that dude. Oh.
About one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Look at my ball sack.
Mixon with a 1st down carry.
Oh, I got crushed.
From the 20 to the 19.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
No!
Intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Trubisky. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds.
All right.
Incomplete. The Steelers send out
Now, where were we?
as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fielded at the 20. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points.
Oh!
It's already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. And some room to
Here we go.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. For 19 and a 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Well, big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
All right, daRb. That's a game. What?
Offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Bengals, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts.